Hello, this is a quick look at the 2018 version of a LEGO Ultimate Collector Series Y-Wing Starfighter. It's the second large-scale Y-Wing that they've made to date. It's roughly 2 feet long, or 61 centimeters, and it does come with this buildable display stand, complete with a plaque with some information about the ship and space for a couple of figures that I'll show you up more closely in just a minute. This is fully built from LEGO pieces, and it allows you to angle the ship out towards you for a little bit better display, or you can also bring it up vertical so it's just a little bit more straight up and down. It is noticeably larger than the standard toy scale Y-Wings, but it's not too overwhelming. The Ultimate Collector series of sets is all about detail, and you'll find plenty of it around and throughout this model. It uses all sorts of different building techniques and different types of parts, including some relatively recent ones that have been introduced in the past few years. You'll find that every angle is a camera-friendly angle around this model. There is no direction from which you can look at it and feel like, oh, that's kind of incomplete. They really took great care to make sure that even if you're looking at the underside of the model, you still see a fairly consistent level of detail, and that's with the shaping as well as the colors. And speaking of the underside, this does have some semi-realistic landing skids that you can pull down, so if you want to have this just on display on a flat surface, you can without the stand. The cockpit, as expected, accommodates the single pilot minifigure, and he even has a targeting computer inside of there. There are a number of stickers used here on the front and also on the sides, as well as the windscreen piece, although some of the windscreen or canopy part is printed here on the top. Here's a look inside the cockpit with the targeting computer that can be pulled back. And the pilot gets a semi-realistic U-shaped flight yoke in front of him, and there are also some stickers to represent some consoles. On top of the rear section of the cockpit, they have the dual-barrel ion cannon, and you can turn that remotely from back here. And you also have a spot for an astromech droid who can sit the proper way. Most of these smaller scale models require that you turn them sideways. The minifigure represents John Dutch Vander, and he has an exclusive helmet, though the other pieces of him are not exclusive. They are prints that we've seen before. The astromech droid is a brand new exclusive one, and that is R2-BHD. Notice that the printing for the head dome is a little bit wonky there. It's a little bit off at an angle as you see it around different sides, and you do get an alternate face for Vander, as well as a regular small pistol. This is one of the more thoroughly and accurately detailed spaceship models that LEGO has done, and the price to part ratio seems very fair for it. The build is fairly solid. It's very genuine. You put a lot of smaller pieces together. It doesn't rely on specialized large parts for any of the shapes, but this is definitely not a toy. It is designed to be built and appreciated, but not messed around with just too much. It's for the older crowd for the most part. For a much longer and more in-depth look at this and other LEGO sets, be sure to check out my full-length review on the JangBricks channel on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.